Long Kiếm was born on January 22, 1990, in the province of Binh Phuc, Vietnam. Growing up in a rural area, Kiếm was raised in a family that highly valued discipline, hard work, and perseverance, qualities that would shape his later career in sports. While his early years were marked by a strong focus on academics and family values, sports played an essential role in his life. Kiếm was always drawn to physical activities and quickly became known among his peers for his natural athleticism. At the age of 10, Kiếm was introduced to volleyball, a sport that quickly captivated his interest. His early exposure to the game was through his school's physical education program, where he first showcased his height, agility, and hand-eye coordination. His natural ability was immediately apparent to his coaches, and he began training seriously at the age of 12. The sport came naturally to him, and over time, his skills improved significantly. By the time Kiếm was 15, he was already playing for his local volleyball team in Binh Phuc. His first years in the sport were challenging, as he had to learn not only the fundamental techniques of volleyball but also the importance of teamwork and strategy. His coaches recognized his potential, and he was selected to join a more competitive volleyball program. Despite being relatively new to the sport, Kiếm quick learning and strong work ethic allowed him to advance rapidly. His training progressed with greater intensity, and as his skills developed, it became clear that Kiếm had the potential to play at a higher level. At the age of 18, he moved to Ho Chi Minh City, where he joined the prestigious military volleyball club, Quan Joan 4. This marked a turning point in his career, as he began his formal training with some of the best volleyball players in the country. Joining Quan Joan 4 allowed Kiếm to further hone his skills and provided him with the opportunity to compete at the highest level of Vietnamese volleyball. Career peak and rise in professional volleyball. Kiếm rise through the ranks of Vietnamese volleyball was meteoric. His first season with Quan Joan 4 in 2008 was an eye-opening experience, as he went up against some of the top players in the league. Playing as an outside hitter, Kiếm was quickly noticed for his powerful spikes and his excellent timing. His physical attributes, combined with his technical prowess, allowed him to become a key player in Quan Joan 4's lineup. By 2010, Kiếm had fully established himself as one of the premier volleyball players in Vietnam. His performances in domestic competitions, including the Vietnam Volleyball League, VVL, were exceptional. He was known for his remarkable jumping ability, which allowed him to perform powerful spikes and block shots with ease. His quick reflexes and strong sense of the game made him a dynamic player on both the offensive and defensive sides of the court. He soon became a vital part of Quan Joan 4's strategy, contributing significantly to their success in the league. In the 2012 season, Kiếm reached the peak of his career. That year, Quan Joan 4 dominated the VVL, securing the championship with Kiếm playing a crucial role. His performances in the finals were outstanding. He was unstoppable at the net, delivering powerful spikes that the opposing team struggled to return. Kiếm efforts throughout the season were instrumental in Quan Joan 4's success, and he was named the most valuable player, MVP of the tournament. This achievement marked a major milestone in his career, as it established him as one of the leading players in Vietnamese volleyball. During this period, Kiếm rise to prominence also earned him a spot on the Vietnamese national volleyball team. His inclusion in the national team was a testament to his growing reputation as one of the best players in the country. Kiếm debut with the national team came in 2013 at the Southeast Asian Games, where he played a pivotal role in helping Vietnam secure a solid finish in the competition. His performances at the Southeast Asian Games were impressive, and he quickly became a mainstay in the national team lineup. His contributions to the team's success made him a fan favorite and an admired figure in Vietnamese sports. Main achievements and success in domestic and international competitions. Kiếm success on the domestic stage was matched by his growing prominence in international competitions. After his stellar 2012 season with Quan Joan 4, he continued to dominate in the VVL. His performances during the 2013 and 2014 seasons were exceptional, with Quan Joan 4 consistently competing for top honors in the league. Kiếm powerful serving, precise setting, and explosive attacking skills made him a multifaceted player capable of changing the game at a moment's notice. One of Kiếm most notable achievements came in 2014, when Kwon 4 once again won the VVL championship. Kiếm leadership on the court and his ability to inspire his teammates were instrumental in the team's success. The victory was a culmination of years of hard work and dedication, and it solidified Kwon 4's dominance in Vietnamese volleyball during that period. Internationally, Kiếm continued to make a name for himself in the Southeast Asian region. He represented Vietnam at the 2015 Southeast Asian Games, where he played a key role in the team's impressive run. Kiem's athleticism and leadership were on full display as he led the team to a respectable finish. Although the Vietnamese team did not win a medal at the competition, Kiem's performance remained a highlight, and his presence on the court made a significant impact. Kiem's international achievements continued to grow in the years that followed. In 2016, he played a crucial role in the Vietnamese national team's participation in the Asian Volleyball Championship. His powerful offensive play and solid defense were vital to the team's performance in the tournament. While Vietnam did not secure a top finish in the competition, Kiem's efforts were widely praised, and his leadership was key to maintaining the team's competitiveness against some of Asia's top volleyball nations. Domestically, Kiem's individual performances continued to impress. In 2017, he was named to the Vietnam Volleyball League's All-Star team, a recognition of his continued excellence and consistency at the highest level. Kiếm was also a key figure in Kwon 4's continued dominance in the league, and his contributions to the team's success made him one of the most respected and well-known players in Vietnamese volleyball. Challenges and transition to leadership. As Kiếm entered his late 20s, he began to face some of the physical challenges associated with professional sports. The rigors of high-level volleyball, combined with the wear and tear on his body from years of intense competition, began to take their toll. Despite experiencing injuries and the physical demands of his position, Kiem's determination and resilience kept him performing at a high level. In 2018, Kiếm experienced a setback with a knee injury that sidelined him for part of the season. This injury was a turning point in his career, as it forced him to take a step back and reflect on his future. Although the injury was difficult, Kiem's recovery was swift, and he returned to action with even more determination to prove that he could still be a top player. By the time 2019 came around, Kiếm had transitioned into a more senior leadership role with Kwon 4. While he was still a key player on the team, he also took on the responsibility of mentoring younger players. His wealth of experience and tactical knowledge made him an invaluable resource for the next generation of Vietnamese volleyball players. Final years and legacy. Kiem's final years as a professional player saw him continue to be a dominant force in both domestic and international volleyball. His role as a leader for Kwon 4 became even more prominent, and he focused on helping the team's younger players develop their skills and adapt to the pressures of top-level competition. Despite facing challenges with his health, Kiem's commitment to the sport remained unwavering. In 2020, Kiếm announced that he would reduce his participation in international tournaments, focusing more on his domestic commitments with Kwon 4 and contributing to the development of the younger players. Although his appearances for the national team became less frequent, he remained a crucial figure in the Vietnamese volleyball scene. Kiem's legacy in Vietnamese volleyball is one of leadership, resilience, and excellence. His achievements with Kwon 4, including multiple VVL championships, have cemented his place among the best players in the league's history. His performances with the national team, particularly in Southeast Asian competitions, showcased his ability to compete on the international stage and helped elevate the profile of Vietnamese volleyball. As he moves into the final stages of his career, Kiếm remains an iconic figure in the sport. His legacy as a leader, a mentor, and a fierce competitor will inspire future generations of athletes, and his contributions to both domestic and international volleyball will be remembered for years to come. Through his dedication and passion, Kiếm has left an indelible mark on Vietnamese volleyball, and his influence will continue to be felt long after he retires.